Guys, welcome to another video on J&D Garage, and today we're actually not going to be working on nothing. It's shocking, I know. I'm actually going to be showing off my personal car, which is the blue Mustang. It's kind of been here and there in the videos. It's not really been talked about or anything. It's just kind of been in the background. But I've had it in the shop for a little bit, and I've recently got it back. I've had it back for about a month, and I got some upgrades I'd like to show you guys that makes it stand out a little bit different from most Mustangs. And as you see, it looks pretty stock, but under the hood and everything, it's a little bit different. So stay tuned, we're going to check those upgrades out. So this is basically it. This is a 2010 Mustang GT Premium. I've always liked the Mustangs. I'm never a big blue person. I really wanted one in either black, red, or white. But when I saw this one for sale, it just caught my attention, and I've become a fan of Kona Blue. So that's how that went. And cosmetically, it's mostly stock and everything. It's got the Pirelli tires on it, factory brakes, little aftermarket antenna somebody else put on there. What I've done personally, I've changed the tail lights out. I have a GT 500 rear valence on here, which I think really added a lot of character to the back of the car compared to the factory one. Plus mine was all faded and it was really gray and wore out. Let's check out what we got under the hood. And from the top side, everything looks pretty factory. It's factory airbox, and it's got the factory intake manifold, but I don't know how well the camera can pick up on this. I've got some BBK ceramic coated long tube headers. Probably see it better on this side. Yeah, a little bit. And actually, I have Howards Rattler cams. It's got a BBK off-road X-pipe, and it goes to SSS Adrenaline mufflers at the back. It's an axleback. So I did a lot of research on these mufflers and stuff when I was looking for a system. This car was completely stock when I got it, and I came across them, and a lot of people say, you know, they weren't too loud or anything, and then when you really got on it, that's when they would open up. So I was like, I'll try them out. I think the axleback was like $300 and put them on there. Pretty happy with them. And then after I got the long tubes and the X-pipe, they really opened up. I know a lot of guys that do muffler deletes end up getting axleback systems or something like that in the future after they do long tubes because they're just too obnoxious. So this worked very well. It's a lot louder than what it was, but it's still pretty tame. And then when you get on it, it's just a totally different beast. Well, something else I did was put an MGW short throw shifter in it. If there's something that you want to do to really make the driving experience better, get a short throw shifter. The factory shifter is just, whenever you go into different gears and stuff, you're like, I hope it's in there, and you just kind of go for it. I had a couple times where the third gear lockout and torch, like third gear lockout happened to me. So I went MGW. Guys at work said to try it out. They said they're the best of the best. I did research, and I never really found anything bad about them. And I hadn't had any issues ever since I put it in. You can adjust the height of it and adjust your throws. We got a pretty short throws right now. It's really smooth and stuff. The build quality was pretty insane. I'd probably throw it at somebody and probably knock them out. It's pretty heavy duty. I was pretty satisfied with it. But other than that, that's about it. So it's cold out here in Florida today. It's like, I think the high was like 50. So let's get you guys a real good cold start and see how she sounds. Okay, I might have lied. It's a little loud, but it's not crazy. Alright, so here we are in the car. It's running. Letting it warm up a little bit before we go take it for a spin. I mean, it doesn't really vibrate that bad. I don't know if the camera picks up any vibration. It's not much louder than when it was just with the axleback on there. You can clearly have a conversation with somebody in here. You don't have to turn your music up super loud to get it over the exhaust and all that. Still not too bad. So let's go take it for a spin and give you guys a few pulls and everything once I get this thing warmed up and some more exhaust clips of it. We're going down the dirt road to get to the main highway. I gotta put my Crocs in full drive. Comes to drivability. These cams are very drivable. They're really easy to drive with and stuff. It doesn't feel like the car is gonna stall out. Sometimes in a lower RPM, if you're not giving any gas, it'll, like it's doing now, it'll buck a little bit. But that's just the nature of cams. Fuel economy, I didn't lose out on too much of that. That's still about the same. I average about, we averaging right now. It's like 17. It used to be before I put cams and stuff on it, like about 19, 20. But this is like city and highway mixed. I don't drive like I'm in a race car all the time, but that's probably helps out my gas mileage a little bit. If you guys are wondering what tuner I went with, I have Lido. I used Lido. Very nice guy, very informative. Data logs were easy to send back and forth. The car runs really good. I hadn't had any weird things that happen, like it's stalling out all of a sudden or shutting off by itself. All's been really well with it. Like I said, I've had it for about a month or a month and a half, and it's been a really reliable daily driver. If you guys ever need any tuning done for your car, I know a lot of you 3-valve guys know who Lido is. You know, hit him up for any tunes and stuff. Like I said, he's a really nice guy. Customer service was awesome. And he actually gave me 2 tunes. So we did tunes on 93 for a little bit. And then he gave me an 87 tune so I can run 87 fuel in it. Because, you know, paying $3 a gallon for some premium fuel just ain't something I want to do. And he sent that to me for free, so that was pretty sweet. So shout out to Lido again for helping me out getting this car together with the tuning and everything. We're just waiting for some traffic to pass by. There we go. See, just driving it around like normal, it's not bad. You hear your thoughts. You're not waking up the entire neighborhood driving around in it. Cold start, you might wake up a few people. A few light sleepers. Sorry to the light sleepers, but Other than that, we're cruising in 5th gear. I'm not having to yell or anything. It's a nice little Friday cruise. The thing I like about the SSS mufflers is like, they don't drone that bad at all. Before the long tubes and stuff, some people complain about a little bit of drone here and there. I would get drone at probably like 1500 RPM, but it wasn't real bad. And even now, I don't get much drone. It does drone a little bit louder in that 1500 RPM range, but it's still nice. It's not really bad. It doesn't vibrate your ears out or anything. Turn in this little spot right here. And Lito's tune on this thing is really clean. It pops a little bit, but it's not anything really crazy, to be honest. But he does have popcorn tunes, so if you want some, you can get some from him too. So we're going to get a little pool. Got a little swirly. Holy crap. Thing sounds really good at wide open throttle. Like shucks, that wasn't even wide open. I don't even think I have my foot all the way to the floor, but it picks up power definitely in the top end. Once you get around 4,000 RPMs, it just pulls like crazy. Probably because of the cam profile. I know a lot of these cams for these cars make power in the top end. Even the 5.0s do the same thing. But on that, with the long tubes and the X pipe, it pulls so hard in the top end. It's crazy. But it was definitely, in my opinion, definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. You get compliments everywhere you go with the way the cams sound and stuff. He said the exhaust is nice. It's not obnoxious or anything. And man, I just smile every time I get in the car. Every time I get behind it and hear it idling, I smile. Every time I get on it, I smile. It was just worth every penny I spent on it. So guys, that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. Definitely be seeing the Mustang more often. And there's definitely going to be some more mods to come. Engine stuff I think I'm done with. Pretty satisfied there, even with the exhaust and everything. So probably more of handling stuff. Maybe throw a Watts link in there, get some front and rear sway bars, some low control arms. Help with that wheel hop. Wheel hops are bad in these cars. And definitely lowering kit and some wheels and tires. And hop on some cosmetic stuff, spoiler. Probably different style front bumper or splitter and stuff like that. But if you guys really enjoyed the video, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And keep an eye out for the next video to come from J&D Garage. Y'all have a good one. Holy crap. Damn. Up, down. Up, down, left, right. Square, square, triple X, triangle. I don't know what to say! So we came to this spot to film, and there's a whole rooster in the tree. I've never seen that before. Huh, that's crazy. So if you're wondering why I ended up going with the Howards, really? I think the time when I was doing